I look like a hot mess right now. Hey guys, it's Carly, and today I'm going to be telling you a little bit about the first 2 appointments that I've had to check on the baby. Basically just to give you guys kind of an idea of what to expect if you are about to have your appointments, or if you're just excited and want to watch as many videos about pregnancy as you can, because same. And I'll also be answering a couple questions at the end that I've been getting from a couple different people, just to kind of clear the air and give you a better idea about everything. So the first appointment that I had was on July 1st, and that was pretty much just my confirmation appointment. I got there, they had me fill out a couple of things like paperwork and stuff like that, answer a couple questions. They asked me if I drank, smoked, stuff like that. You must say hi. Ouch. So after I answered probably about 6 pages worth of questions and I gave them all of my information, they were pretty quick. What just happened? So the first thing that they had me do was go into the bathroom and pee in a cup. Basic pregnancy test, which obviously came back positive. And then after that, a nurse came in and the client advocate. They were both super sweet. I absolutely love them. Amazing people. They came in and they gave me a bunch of papers to look at with like information on fetal development, stuff like that, resources for me, different things that they offered, like programs and stuff like that. He just wanted to say hi real quick. But they had me fill out a little bit more paperwork, just asking about what my plan was going to be. Was I keeping the baby, adoption, abortion, stuff like that. At this appointment, we also scheduled my next appointment, which was 2 weeks later, today, July 15th, and that was my first ultrasound. So when I first got to the doctor's office, they made me fill out the same paperwork they did the first time, not as lengthy this time, just basic information. Then they sent me back to a room. They told me I had to drink a lot of water beforehand so that they could get a better image when they did the ultrasound from like your abdomen. So I had a bunch to drink that day, and they took us back to this room where we could fill out more questions and stuff, talk to them about like questions that we had, stuff like that, just to get us all like on the same page as far as what was being done. My nerves started really sinking in because in my head I just felt like something had to have been wrong. Like there's no way that everything's okay. Like it just still felt very unreal to me, and my nerves were on high alert for sure. I was in this room freaking out. They said that they were going to put my information in the ultrasound machine and then they'd call me over, which that only took about like 2 minutes. It wasn't really a long wait or anything. And then they took me over, made me lay on this table thing, which I'm a very tall person, so it was kind of uncomfortable because my feet were hanging off of it by quite a large margin. They tucked like a paper towel looking thing in my pants, had me pull down my pants just past my hips, and then put a very cold, and I mean very cold, gel on my tummy, and then they used the little device, the ultrasound machine, and they did basically like a brief scan. And really the only thing you could see was my bladder because your girl had to pee bad. They just did a quick scan to make sure everything was okay, and then they found the little sack that had the gestational sack that had the baby in it. The baby was so tiny you could barely see anything with the abdominal ultrasound, but they just wanted to make sure, you know, the embryo is in my uterus, not in my fallopian tubes, anything like that, making sure it wasn't ectopic, making sure everything was okay. And then once they ruled anything like that out, like ectopic pregnancy, once that was ruled out, they let me go to the bathroom, thankfully. And then I came back and they did a transvaginal ultrasound. I was nervous as hell for this transvaginal ultrasound because the thing that they put in you looks like this. And I was a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie. My nurse was thankfully really sweet, and she let me actually be the one to put it in so that she wouldn't hurt me or anything. And then once I did that, she took it from me and kind of got it where she needed it to be. It was a little uncomfortable, but it wasn't anything unbearable. Once she got it up in there, we could all see the baby pretty clearly, a lot better than we could with just the regular ultrasound. And also my bladder wasn't as big this time, so that probably helped too. So she kind of explained what everything was, like what we were seeing, just in case like we didn't know, like if we had never seen an ultrasound before. She was very good at explaining what everything was, answering questions that we had. She measured the heartbeat a couple times, and she was also able to do like the little dating thing where you do the crown to rump to see how far along you are. I actually thought I was 6 weeks and 3 days pregnant, but apparently I'm 6 weeks and 5 days pregnant. There were a couple times that the baby measured 7 weeks and 6 weeks, 6 days, so this was just kind of an average of all the numbers that they got. And so we're just gonna stick with that. And since I am 6 weeks and 5 days today, that would make my due date March 5th, 2021. So this is the gestational sac, this little black part right here. This little donut looking thing here at the bottom right above my finger, that is the yolk sac, which actually feeds the baby until the placenta is fully formed. And then this little gray peanut looking thing right here is the baby. Other picture, same thing. You can really see the yolk sac good in this one, as well as the baby. And then this one isn't as clear as the last couple ones, but you can kind of see where like the placenta is forming. I think that's what she said that was. But yeah, that's baby. Now that I've told you about my first 2 appointments, I am going to answer some questions that I've been getting from some of you guys and people in my personal life as well. Number 1, where's the baby registry? So I am working on a baby registry currently. However, I'm not really comfortable with sharing that until I do get past my first trimester, just to make sure everything's good and then we're technically in the clear. And I just want to make sure, you know, I get past that mark, and then I will definitely be sharing that with you guys if you guys would like to help out or buy anything. Even if you can't, it's totally fine. It's just up to you if you would like to help us. And quite honestly, I'm just thankful that you're here watching this video. That's just a little pregnancy update for you. So I am 6 weeks and 5 days. A couple of you have been asking for a bump, but I don't think you understand. So you're not going to be able to see a baby bump for a while as it is. It also doesn't help that I'm kind of a bigger person. So this is not a baby bump. This is just me eating good. So, but once I do get a baby bump, I will definitely be sharing that with you guys. On to the next question. I've been getting asked a lot whether I want it to be a boy or a girl and what Jordan's thoughts are on that. Jordan and I both are kind of on the same page. We don't really have a preference as far as gender. We just want a healthy baby, but I've been having a strong gut feeling since I found out that it's a girl, so I guess we'll see if we're right on that one. And the last question I had was, do we have any names picked out? Yes, we do. However, still working on one for a girl, but I will definitely be sharing those with you later on. I'll probably make a 10 baby names I love but won't be using video for both a boy and a girl, so stay tuned for those. And I think that's it for this week, so hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that little thumbs up and also share this video with a friend if you'd like to. That would definitely help me out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you definitely should do that because I would love it if you would stick around. I will see you all in the next video. Bye!